Welcome to the United States History Advanced Placement e-learning course. My name is Mr. Hill and I will be your instructor. I wanted to show you a couple of the basics of my course. The course will take place on Google Classroom. All of your learning will take place on this classroom. It's got everything that you need. Here we do have a virtual textbook, although it's recommended that you check out the textbook. The textbook is American Pageant, the 13th edition. You can access it at our library. The book looks like this right here, 13th edition. Let me help you navigate some of the parts of this course. Notice that we are meeting 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We are all virtual, of course, in this time of the pandemic. The class time is from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We do have regular readings in the textbook, and you'll be expected to complete many different assignments individually. However, you will be asked regularly to work with a partner or to work in small groups. I want to help you kind of come through and see how the class is designed. Any sort of announcements will be posted on this front page. You can see I've posted just a course description here and a breakdown of the first 4 weeks of the course, a little mini e-learning course I call the American Revolution, and you can see it's broken down by week over here. But most of the learning is going to take place as we swing through to the classwork section of Google Classroom, which is up here. You'll notice here that I have up at the top the class syllabus and the course schedule. If you click on this, you'll see all 25 weeks of the course outlined, as well as the complete class syllabus and a breakdown of all of the scoring of my class. Here you have the course info, objectives, and standards throughout the first 4 weeks of the course with the objectives, as well as the entire course's standards. Here you have a nice little bio on Mr. Hill that you can click on and take a look at when you have a chance. Notice that the course is broken down into weeks, and you'll see here's week 1. You scroll down, you have week 2. You can scroll down and have week 3, and then scroll down in week 4. In each situation, in a given week, the very, very top part of the week, you will have what's called a pacing guide. Here you can see the week 1 student pacing guide. You can click on that. And what this is going to bring you to is a pacing guide that's going to give you the breakdown of every assignment that is due every single day. It will also have the objectives of every single assignment in the week. So for instance, over here, we're on week 1. It's got your dates. Of course, we're starting in August. You can see the agenda here. We've got a lecture, and then we've got a check for understanding. The next day, even though we're not meeting, we do have work. We are meeting asynchronously, meaning you're working without meeting on Zoom. And you can see here you're completing your colonial regions chart here. And as you can see, a breakdown of all of the agendas and homework. If you scroll down here, you can see the different objectives that we are tackling with each and every one of the assignments, the level of Bloom's taxonomy of each of these assignments, as well as what particular type of activity it is, as well as how it is being assessed. So there is a lot going on in Google Classroom. But to make it very convenient for you, it is set up in a way in which you are repeating the same steps every week. Notice you have your pacing guide up at the top. And then as you go through the week, you're literally just going to move down the list. You can see here on this week 1, you can see that you've got the pacing guide, and then you have assignments, and they're due one day after another. This one's due on the 24th, this one's due on the 25th, this one's due on the 26th. And so, of course, it's a nice, easy way to follow along in the course. Again, another great way to do that is just by following the pacing guides. Instructions for assignments will be gone over in class, of course, but also when you click on an assignment, for instance, the Knowing Colonial Regions assignment right here, you click on this, you'll see the assignment instructions pop up here, list the 4 regions of the English North American colonies. You may bullet point or number the regions. Under each region, list at least 1 colony within that region, 8 points. Most of the assignments are going to have a little small rubric over here where it has the points and telling you how much points you can gain for doing what. However, there are specific assignments where I'm being a little bit more critical and more analytical, trying to grade you guys more specifically. And those kind of assignments will actually have an embedded rubric. For instance, analyzing the rise of slavery in the South, you can see that there is a specific rubric here to click on and look at. So I recommend doing that as well. Of course, very simply, you just follow along the course as we've described, and you go through all the way down to week 4. Any questions or concerns, you can contact me in a number of ways, one of which is by clicking on this People tab up here and by clicking on this button here to talk to me, to communicate with me. And if you have questions for your fellow students, or you would like to talk to me, or perhaps post something as far as information to your fellow students, you can use the stream over here. The stream location allows you to click and post a comment here, and your fellow students can comment on your initial post, which is a nice way to communicate in this class. We are all online, and it's a really nice way to communicate that way. All right. Well, I hope that this has been informative. I hope that you've learned something from this video breakdown, and I am looking forward very much to meeting with you in class. To meet in class, almost forgot, very important, we have a link that is generated right here every day. So when you have class time, which is 5 to 7 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you simply click on this link and you will be in class. Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to teach you. It's a wonderful course. I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.